Hey everybody, welcome back to Cordova's Kitchen. My name is April, for those of you that don't know me, and today we are making some sourdough bread. I have a loaf that turns out super good, and the other one, it's really good as well. It's just the top isn't as pretty, so there's a spoiler alert. But anyway, we are going to have our scale, and when you put your bowl on there, you're going to tare the scale out to 0, and we want to measure in grams. So right now I am measuring some all-purpose flour. You want a non-bleached flour. And we want 500 grams of the all-purpose flour. I think I was really in a zone here of trying to get the exact measurements, so it took me a lot longer than normal for some reason. I noticed that after I was rewatching the video. Okay, now we are going to measure out 200 grams of whole wheat flour. So we are going to be using 3 different flours in this recipe. Again, that is 200 grams of whole wheat flour. And the white container that you see there, that is my starter. Look at how nice it is. I got that from Breadtopia, and I've made my own as well, and I have that in the refrigerator right now because I have a lot of starter that is ready. So I was trying that one out, and I am very, very pleased with it. Okay, here is bread flour, and I'm measuring out 250 grams of bread flour. And if I haven't mentioned it, I am using Lisa's recipe on Farmhouse on Boom. I love watching her. She is awesome. And if she happens to see this video, congratulations on your new baby boy. He's beautiful. In between weighing each thing out, you're going to tare your scale so that way you don't have to keep adding. Okay, there I put my glass jar and I tared my scale once again back to 0. And here I am measuring 650 grams of slightly warm temperature. Just adding a little bit more. And then we are going to add that to our bowl of the 3 flours. Just add that right in. It's good to mix it before you do that, but I forgot to do that. So anyway, give it a good mix. Get everything incorporated. I just remembered about my dough hook whisk, so I paused for a second to pick that up. The dough hook whisks are wonderful. They work so good. If mine ever breaks for some reason, I will definitely get me another one. Now here, for some reason, It could have been just the temperature of my house or whatever. Um, it's very humid outside right now as well, but it did take just a little bit of extra water. I could just tell because it was on the real dry side. So just that little bit of water helped a lot. I'm not really kneading here. I'm just trying to incorporate all of the liquid. And we are going to cover that up and we are going to let that sit for 30 minutes. And that is called Autolyse. Okay, we're covering that up. We're going to let it sit for 30 minutes. Okay, now we are going to measure out 200 grams of starter. Again, I am just so happy with that starter. It was very easy to revive it after you get it in the mail. After we measure out 200 grams of starter, for some reason I feel like I'm in slow motion in this video. Everything seems very slow to me. Okay, now I'm going to measure out 20 grams of salt. And here I am using pink Himalayan salt. You can actually pick that up at the Dollar Tree. It's a really good bag for that. $1.25, I should say. Sorry, I had a fly that was pestering me. We actually have a farm here where I live, so the flies have been terrible this year. I'm going to move all of that out of the way. Now we are going to put our starter I went to reach for the flour. I don't know why. But we are going to dump our starter into our mixture of flour. So this has already sat for 30 minutes. And we are just going to poke it down in there and put our salt on the top. Just push it down in. We're just working in the starter and we're working in the salt. I have a little photo bomber in the top of the video. He's trying to get on camera. That is my little grandson, Kai. So we are going to work that in. If it sticks to your hands or anything, you can use water on your hands, and that will take care of that. Okay, we have that sitting for 30 minutes. Now we are going to do our stretch and folds. So you're just going to grab underneath of your dough, pull it up, stretch it, and fold it over. Turn your bowl, pull it up, stretch it, fold it over. Once again, stretch it up and fold it over. We are going to do that, and then we are going to cover it up, and we're going to do it again in 15 minutes. Fold it, and then we are going to cover it up. And in 15 minutes, we'll come back and do it again. We're going to do the stretch and fold every 15 minutes for 3 times. Each time you'll feel it get just a little bit looser. So you're just letting that dough rest in between. And fold it over. Just stretch it and fold it over. Each time you do it, you'll feel a little bit of difference. And it'll actually start feeling smoother the more you do it as well. Okay, we are going to cover it back up and let it rest again. Shower caps work wonderful for this. I bought like 100 of them for $8 on Amazon, and they are wonderful. Turn it, we're going to stretch it and fold it over. And if you need to wet your hands for any reason or feel like it needs to be a little bit loose, I stuck my hands in some water and that helped a lot as well. Then after you do 3 times for 15 minutes, you're going to do 3 times every 30 minutes. So I've already done that. So now we are going to put it out on a lightly floured surface. Just be gentle here. You don't want to deflate all the air that you just put into it. And then we are going to cut it in half. I'm using my bench scraper because this is going to make 2 loaves. I love working with dough. Just getting that one kind of out of the way. Just tucking in. I haven't made a whole lot of sourdough. I've only made a few loaves. I actually would like to start making some more of it. I was very happy with the way it turned out though. Just kind of slide it to tighten it up there. If you pull it to you, it kind of tucks in your edges for you and puts a little bit of tension on the, rounds it up on the top. Just get the bowl out of the way. I have a dish towel. I don't have any bannetons, so I'm just using a bowl and putting my kitchen towel, and I am flouring it really, really good so it does not stick. Just tucking in again. And then we are going to put that in the bowl, and we're going to put it the smooth side down. So I've gotten one there, just doing the same with the other one. Smooth side down. And again, I don't have any bannetons, and they're not necessary, but they're nice to have. Okay, the smooth side goes down, and then I just cover them with my towels. And then I put them in the refrigerator overnight. So here I'm getting them out. I'm using my parchment paper because that's what you are going to bake it on in your oven. Just be a little bit easy right here so you don't rip your dough. So just getting a little bit, I have a dry piece of flour right there that I am getting out. I have my razor blade. It is a new clean razor blade. And then I am going to cut a wheat pattern in it, and then cut a line going around the side. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and turn on your notifications so you get all of my new videos when they get posted. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and thank you all to you that have subscribed, and please share with your friends as well. You're going to turn your oven to 500 degrees with your cast iron and bake 25 minutes with the lid on, and then take the lid off and bake another 25 minutes. And then you have your beautiful fresh bread. Thanks for watching.